What is going on today, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing day, and it's going to get even better because I have a package that showed up, and this is something that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I've been pushing off, and finally, I think it's time to take our stuff to the next level and hopefully create more content for you guys, because I've been kind of slacking a little bit lately, not going to lie, but hopefully these will help get me to the next level and create more content for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. Now it's got some security tape on it, which is actually really cool to let you know if things have been messed with or not, but let's go ahead and rip this thing open and see what's inside. I can't wait to try these things out. So if you didn't know, these are Meta glasses, Ray-Ban glasses, and they're supposed to be able to do some really quality video. So hopefully this will help out create some content for you guys. Now, I don't know much about it. I don't know how to work it. I don't know what to do with it. So hopefully we can go through this process and figure it out together. But first things first, we're just gonna go ahead and rip it open, see what's inside. Oh, that's a really cool box. That's a pretty cool box. Ray-Bans, nice carrying case. Oh, and it has a charging port in it. That's cool. And then they open up. Now I went ahead and I got transition glasses, so they will be clear and then transition to darker when I need them to be, but that's pretty slick. The sides are definitely thicker, but they're not bad glasses at all. Maybe I should have went with some sunglasses more than regular glasses. Either way, this will work great for me for videoing because I won't be looking at myself very much, but heck yeah. That's really cool. I put the glasses in. There was a little plastic piece that went over some tabs, and it charges under the nose bridge. I'm assuming that's letting you know that it's charging. That is so cool. And now, without further ado, let's go ahead and try these things on and get a good sense of what they actually look like. Now I went with the clear transition lenses, and you can tell they're like sunglasses, but just with a little thicker frame on the side. Now, battery 100%. It just beeped at me. Battery 100%. How about that? So apparently you can say stuff and ask Meta just like any Siri thing. I believe one of them was, hey Meta, take a picture. There we go. There's some clicking in my ears that I heard. And then another one is, hey Meta, take a video. So now it's recording. Oh, it has a little light to let people know it's recording. Recording you, recording me, recording you. That's pretty cool. Hey Meta, stop recording. Did it stop? It stopped. And it gives you an audio kind of feedback to let you know, hey, it stopped. It's kind of interesting. Oh, the speakers are right above the ears right there. That's kind of cool. I like that. So let's go check these things out in the real world. Now, one of the things I wanted to kind of do with these is to kind of get a moto vlog type situation going on. So hopefully they fit in my helmet. The one thing I'm worried about is it's glasses inside a helmet, and that might be kind of difficult, but then also hands-on, like actually showing without having to have a camera off on the side. So hopefully this will add to the YouTube channel to help you guys understand and help me film a little bit easier. But without further ado, I gotta go ride the motorcycle anyways, so we might as well take you along for the trek, see the real world situation and how it reacts to the wind. the colors. I'll probably be going on the back roads, so the winding of the back roads, as well as the color shifting, like between shadows and the sunlight. Looking around, did I say wind noise? I'm really worried about the wind noise, but let's go ahead and check that out. Ooh, the other thing is I have visors on my helmets, and I wonder if that's going to change how it looks going through the helmet. Anyways, let's go do it. So let's try these things out on the bike. So hopefully you can see this is what it looks like. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see through the tint or not, but let's go for a quick ride and see how well these work as a first person on a motorcycle that's going to be loud. So let's do a little bit of a comparison between the noise levels with the visor up and the visuals with the visor up, sun's out, and the visor down. I don't know what the difference is going to be. I don't know what the audio is going to be, but that's why we're doing all these tests. So we're checking out things around us, going for a sweet little ride here. And yeah, you can see the little light buzzing in there. Hey Meta, stop recording. It is a little bit finicker, whatever that word is, with the visor up, which is interesting, or down. Nice light transition between day and then shade on corners, ripping around. Now, let's hope that we have enough fuel. I don't know if you can see that, but it is on a minimum. So let's see if we can make it home on what we have. Well, that's probably not a great sign. I hope we'll make it back, and I think we're going to figure out how long this bike will go with the gas light on. Luckily, I think most of it is downhill, so we will take advantage of our downhill time and conserve some fuel. I've never had it this low, and hopefully it's going to make it. Well, I don't know if it's exactly the replacement for a motovlog setup, but it definitely, I think, works. We'll check the videos out and see what the audio looks like. But we made it home. They're definitely not that fun to put on inside a helmet. My head is really hurting from putting them in. Once they're in, it wasn't bad, but getting them in, that was not fun. Well, it's definitely a little bit interesting to sit there and talk to your glasses and hold them out like this. Actually, I was holding them like this and trying to talk to them in video, but that last clip there was just talking to the glasses themselves and holding them out like this. So that actually turned out pretty good. 100%. Still talking to me. The one thing that I've been fighting like crazy is this camera right here. The autofocus is all over the board. You can see it now. If I move in and out, it's like it can't figure out how to focus. And I've tried a lot of settings. I've tried fixing things. I don't know what's going on with this setup that's causing that. But holding the glasses actually turned out pretty well. The audio wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. The one thing that I don't see, it's going crazy right now. The one thing I don't like is that when you get going fast enough, the wind buffets so much that it quiets everything down. That was interesting. The other thing is, I didn't realize, I didn't think about it, but it's coming out of the corner. That corner, all it's seeing is the visor. It's really all you're seeing. So I have to flip the helmet up more and physically look through my chin guard more to get the visor out, at least with that helmet setup. Now my other setup might even be worse because it has like a peak that goes down in the bottom. I might have to try that one out and see how that works. But the other thing that was mildly concerning was the usability inside the helmet. If I have the visor down, usability is kind of slim to none. It took me like 5-6 times trying to tell Meta to, hey, stop recording, or hey, start recording, to get it to go. Weirdly enough, with the visor up, it worked great. So, I mean, I have to have the visor up to rock it, but it even looks better with the visor up, because with the visor down and the sun shining in the right way, I don't know if you caught it or not, you can definitely see my face, you can see the glasses reflecting off the inside of the visor. Now, the real question is, do these replace my main camera? No, not even close. I still have to figure out some bugs with this one, but it's not even close to fixing it. The aspect ratio and the picture format is a little bit off, as you probably saw in the video. That is the raw, unedited, that's how it came off the glasses. Went to my phone and I shipped it over to Final Cut to put it in. Didn't change anything. Now, I can go through and reformat it, but you lose a lot of the video, that vertical, that I kind of like to see the hands. The hands are a good point. Also, I didn't realize how much I twitch my head around when I'm writing, but it's good to be vigilant. Anyways, is it a replacement? No. Is it a great addition? Yes, but I think it's going to be an addition for something else. I might take it on rides. I might have to find like a dead cat system where it covers up. I don't even know where the microphone is on this thing. It must be this little guy on the nose bridge, to help fix some of that wind noise buffeting. So, yeah. So, all in all, do I like them? I do. I actually really do enjoy them. They've been kind of a joy for the hour or two that I've had them. Now, I still have a lot of learning to do and a lot more clips to kind of figure out and where it fits into the ecosystem of modding addiction, but they're here. So welcome to the channel, and hopefully we can get some good content with them. Okay, if you guys have Meta glasses, I want to know your experience with them down below. Is it positive? Is it negative? Are you enjoying them? Now, these are the Gen 2 or version 2, I forgot what they called it. And I think there was a little problem with the Gen 1, but I'm going to keep using them, so I'll keep you posted on where things are. If you got them, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go mess around with my glasses. How many times am I going to say that in my life? I don't think I will ever say that ever again. Take it easy, everyone. Peace. Hey, Meta, get out of here. And that's how you drop them. That's kind of cool. I like that.